Hey everybody, Wyoming James checking in from the Urban Micro Farm. Okay, so it is day number 4, day 4 of Operation Chicken Fodder. I'm a little tad bit discouraged, just a tad bit discouraged. And here's the reason why. If you'll come in over here, this is day number 1. This is the very first batch that we did, and I have 0.0 sprouts in there, none whatsoever. Now then, this is day number 2 right here, and I'm a little less discouraged because we have this little guy right here who has a sprout. Okay, but that's just one. So we come over here. This is yesterday. That's day number 3. Yesterday, I have nothing really major to report here, except it seems to me that these are doing a lot better day 1 than our other day 1. Like, here's a little bitty white thing poking out of that one. Hopefully you can see that. And I've got, like, here's another one over here. I didn't have that day 1. I didn't have that day 1. So I feel better about this. Okay, so what changed? A couple things changed, okay? One, Uncle Speedy got a hold of me earlier today by text message, and he said, hey, have you considered maybe putting some type of cover on them to increase the heat to get them to germinate, like a greenhouse effect? Well, Uncle Speedy, we're sitting here, this kitchen right here is always between about 75 and 80 degrees. So I'm going to do it because I think that maybe that condensation, maybe that whole effect is what was hurting us. So I put these on earlier today, so I don't think that had any effect, okay? Another thing that changed. If you remember day 1, Mandy thought that I used too much bleach in that one. Day 2, I used less. Day 3, I used even less, okay? Okay, but day 3, I also did something else that after I turned the video off yesterday, I soaked these for a shorter amount of time. Because I got off here and I started doing some more research, and I found out that a lot of people are only soaking them for 30 minutes, then they're laying them out, drying them out, and then in 12 hours they're rinsing them and they're putting them back in water. That's exactly what I did with this one. So less bleach, 30-minute soak, 12-hour rinse, then put them in water. So because that seems to be working on this deal, these guys are going to get, just for a baseline, these guys are going to get no bleach, 30-minute soak, a 12-hour rinse, and then put into water. So I'm going to try this with day number 4. This is day number 4, and I'm going to try that. So I've got it all measured out, and we're just going to do it. So 30 minutes in the water, no bleach, 12-hour rinse, put them in the pan. That's really all I have for you today. We're going to try it. I've got to start a baseline because I'm inspired by the day number 2 having that one little sprout in there. I'm going to leave them alone and hopefully more sprout. But if they don't, then it's on to this one. So that'll put me 2 days behind, but we'll still be feeding. We've still got plenty of feed in the feed barrel for those birds, so I'm not worried about that at all. But we're going to mix it up just a little bit because it doesn't seem to be working. I mean, right here, day 4, that means in 2 days I'm going to be feeding that pan number 1, and it's not even close to feed yet. So we're going to mix it up just a little bit. So I'm going to start repeating myself if I keep talking, so I'm going to shut up. Wyoming James checking out day 4, Operation Chicken Fodder.